Welcome in my channel in YouTube. If it's the first time you watch this channel, please subscribe to this channel and activate the bell to watch the new videos. Today we talk about Bong Joon-ho's Parasite slated for HBO show, What We Know. Bong Joon-ho stunned audiences in 2019 with his thrilling masterpiece about poverty and class differences, Parasite. It won a deserved Golden Globe for Best Motion Picture, Foreign Language, and it seems that Parasite isn't finished there. In fact, Bong Joon-ho and HBO recently revealed that Parasite will be serialized in a television adaptation, but perhaps not in the way fans might expect. Here's what's been revealed so far. Parasite has more stories to tell. Entertainment. Home entertainment. Bong Joon-ho's Parasite slated for HBO show, What We Know. John Wolfe, more articles. January 14, 2020. Bong Joon-ho stunned audiences in 2019 with his thrilling masterpiece about poverty and class differences, Parasite. It won a deserved Golden Globe for Best Motion Picture, Foreign Language, and it seems that Parasite isn't finished there. In fact, Bong Joon-ho and HBO recently revealed that Parasite will be serialized in a television adaptation, but perhaps not in the way fans might expect. Here's what's been revealed so far. Parasite has more stories to tell. Cast and crew of Parasite attend the 25th Annual Critics' Choice Awards at Barker Hangar on January 12, 2020 in Santa Monica, California. Michael Kovach, Getty Images for Champagne Call It. Parasite has been widely recognized as an intricate and darkly funny tragedy detailing class differences portrayed by a struggling Korean family that works its way into a wealthy family's home. However, Bong Joon-ho says there are more stories to tell when it comes to Parasite. As reported by Deadline, Bong explained, with Parasite, while I was writing the script I had so many more ideas I couldn't convey into the 2-hour running time of the film. I knew that if I had a longer running time, I would be able to tell these stories, and that's what I plan to talk about with Adam McKay pretty soon. The acclaimed director went on to add that Fanny and Alexander was proof that a television series could continue to tell a film story. He said, though I'm not very familiar with the TV industry, I really consider this limited series an expanded film that can delve deeper into the stories that didn't make it into Parasite. While this is thrilling news for fans of the director's work, there has been some concern about whether or not the feeling of the story will change under different leadership, and whether or not it will be in English, starring white actors. Bong Joon-ho explained that it's still very much in the early stages. I'll soon meet with Adam to talk about the setup. For now, a lot of things are open. When it comes to a television adaptation of his work, Bong Joon-ho has reasons for picking Adam McKay and HBO. It turns out the Parasite director respects Adam McKay quite a bit. I really liked Adam McKay's The Big Short and I loved his sense of humor, and the sharp satire he conveyed about the current American politics, said Bong Joon-ho, as reported by Deadline. The director added, Adam McKay and HBO have created the amazing show Succession, so they're very reliable. And amazing partners to have. Bong Joon-ho's historic Oscar nominations. Meanwhile, Bong Joon-ho isn't finished reaping the rewards of his astounding work just yet. In fact, he's seen some historic nominations for Oscars already. Parasite has been nominated for Best Picture, the first Korean film to ever receive the nomination. Parasite and Bong Joon-ho were also nominated for Best Director, International Film, and Original Screenplay, as well as a nomination for Editing and Production Design. Bong Joon-ho explained that international films are becoming more accessible to watchers worldwide, who are also becoming more willing to read subtitles. He said, I think this was the case not only for the US but for most countries including Korea, where audiences mainly watch domestic films or Hollywood blockbusters. It wasn't very common for diverse films to cross continents and access different audiences. But I think audiences are opening up to these films, and the fact that this Korean language film was nominated for Oscars, and was really embraced by US audiences reflects that change. Attitude. It's sort of like a proof for how audiences are opening up. Below deck, Alexis Bellino reacts to the crew's comments about her makeout sessions on the boat. Alexis Bellino from The Real Housewives of Orange County brought friends along for a below-deck adventure to help celebrate her recent divorce. The former housewife didn't hold back in her newfound freedom, taking every opportunity to snuggle, kiss and make out with boyfriend Andy Bone. Not one to be shy, Bellino and Bone spent a good portion of the first episode gleefully lip-locked. Bellino was also pretty vocal about her new relationship with Bone. After dinner she announced to friends that the couple was headed to bed, commenting about how happy she was to see a mirror above their bed. Chief Stew Kate Chastain, and the other crew members, observed how much time Bellino and Bone spent kissing. She just got divorced and I don't know if she's trying to prove it to her ex or her friends that she's doing fine. But she can be doing fine. Without a tongue down your throat, Chastain shared in a confessional. The crew made quite a few snarky comments about Bellino and Bone. At one point, Bellino leaps onto Bone and laughs, "Everyone should get divorced." The crew asserted that Bellino and the guests were extremely nice during their charter, plus commented about how much they enjoyed them on social media too. Deckhand Riley Gerber shared a photo of the guests to her Instagram story. "Never do I not love the F***K out of the charter guests. This crew was no exception.